Hi class, today we are going to learn about science topic the digestive system. Before knowing about what is digestive system, we will define what is digestion. The process in which the food containing large insoluble substances is broken down into small watery substances which can be absorbed by our body is called digestion. In simple words, we can say that digestion means dissolving of solid food. Now let's see the parts which are involved in the digestive system. Mouth, esophagus, stomach, liver, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus. These parts help in digesting our food. Now let's see the process of digestive system and the functions of the parts in the digestive system. We know that we take food through our mouth. When this food enters, it is chewed and grinded by our teeth. It gets mixed up with a liquid called saliva, which is secreted from a gland called salivary gland. This salivary gland is present in the buccal cavity. This saliva helps in the digestion of starch present in the food we eat very partially. Esophagus. It is a tube which connects our mouth to our stomach. The food coming from the mouth moves down through esophagus by peristalsis. It means that when the food comes to a particular place, the muscles of the walls in the esophagus gets bulged up and the other place will be the normal. Now the food enters into a thick walled bag present on the left of the abdomen called stomach. This food is digested in the stomach and churned in the stomach for about 3 hours. The food is present in the stomach for about 3 hours. This food breaks down into smaller substances and makes a semi-solid paste in the stomach. It is due to the some of the digestive juices which are secreted by the walls of the stomach. Now let's see the secretions through the inner lining of the stomach. First, mucus. It protects the lining of the stomach. Hydrochloric acid. It kills any bacteria which may enter the stomach with the food we eat. It also makes the medium in the stomach acidic. It means that if the food we eat is more basic in nature, then this helps to make it acidic. The third one is digestive juices. This helps in the breaking down of proteins present in the food into simpler substances. We can see how the food is breaking down and the juices added to the food. From the stomach, the semi-solid paste enters into the small intestine. It is about 7.5 meter long. It is the site of complete digestion of food from the stomach and is also the main region for the absorption of the digested food. As like stomach, small intestine also have 3 secretions. These secretions help in digest of the food that is present and the nutrients that are present in the food. First, bile. It is a liquid secreted by liver and is stored temporarily in the sac called gallbladder. This converts fats into tiny droplets. Pancreatic juice. It is secreted by pancreas as we can know through the name too. It breaks down fats completely into fatty acids and glycerol. It also breaks down starch, carbohydrate and proteins into a simpler forms. Intestinal juice. It is secreted by the walls of the small intestine. It breaks down the starch, carbohydrate completely into simplest sugar called glucose and proteins into amino acids. Absorption. This will also take place in the small intestine. The inner surface of the small intestine has millions of tiny finger-like outgrowths called villi, which increases the absorption area in the small intestine. This is a very important point. Here absorption means the absorption of food, that is nutrients in the food. Each has network of thin and small blood vessels. It absorbs the digested food into the blood in it. Blood carries this food to the cells and is used as energy. This is called assimilation. Glucose breaks down in the presence of oxygen to form carbon dioxide and water and releases energy. Here the oxygen is provided by the process of respiration and we get the products as carbon dioxide and water and also energy. Here we can see the juices are getting added to the food and the nutrients are absorbed by the walls of the intestine. Large intestines. The undigested food from the small intestine enters into the large intestine. It is a white tube about 1.5 meter long. It absorbs most of the water from the undigested food material. This undigested food material is stored in the rectum for some time and is passed out from our body through anus in the form of feces. This is called egestion.